The debtors collection is about my credit sales. But before we start with this, I just want to teach you my code. So my code works like this. So they're going to tell you the debtor, and now no talking. The debtor is going to pay you as follows. They're going to say they pay in the month. Or they will say in 30 days. So I give it a code of 0. Because the month is still not done and then the guy pays me. Okay. It pay in month following. Or after 30 days. Now can you see 1 month is done? You guys understand? They pay 2 months following. Or after 60 days. So obviously that code is 2. They pay 3 months following. Or after 90 days. And that would be a 3. And then they give you bad debts. Now they're going to say things like this. They're going to say. So you understand this? Yeah. So if I have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So if January is the month of the transaction, in other words, that's the month the debtors bought the goods. Can you see February is the month following? March is 2 months following. April is 3 months following. Can you see that? Does it make sense? If I say February is my month of transaction, can you see now it's February is my 0. March would be 1, April 2, May 3. If I say March is my month, can you see how it just moves up all the time? Okay. So can you see, if I look here at April, I'm going to receive money from the debtors who bought in January, from the debtors who bought in February, from the debtors who bought in March. Okay. Does that make sense? And that's what we call the schedule. So, can you see here, they say 50% pays during the month of sales. Can you see? The month of the transaction. So if I write my code, if I say 0, this is going to be 0 because it's in the month. 30% in the month following would be 1. 18% in the second month. And can you see? Bad debts. Am I going to budget bad debts in the cash budget? No. Now, can you see if I add that? I say 50 plus 30 plus 18.
Less 2%.
Can you see if I see those two? I will get 98.
Don't tell less 2%.
No.
That doesn't pay.
98. Why? And then that means 2% won't pay. I'm budgeting that 2% will not pay me. Now, let's go to Gugu's problem. Gugu is talking here about this 2%. You see that 2%? Now, listen what it is. If I have 100 debtors and 50% pays, it means 50 people are going to pay, or 50 rand is going to be paid. then I give a discount on that 50 Rand. You see? So that 2% is not about the debt coming in. It's about the discount on the debt that comes in. Does that make sense? So in other words, I'm saying you owe me 10 Rand, you owe me 10 Rand, you owe me 10 Rand, you owe me 10 Rand. So 40 Rand is outstanding, right? So I assume that in the same month, I'm going to get 50% of that 40 Rand. Okay? And for that 50%, I'm going to give a 10% discount. So now I get 20 Rand, but I say no, I give discount, so I'm only going to get 18 Rand. But 20 Rand of the debt came in.